Okay, just bear with me if you guys are there, because I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm getting it. If you can, somebody say something in the chat. Just to test. That would be really helpful. Maybe I'm by myself. This is a really healthy way, I think, to help me get over myself. Oh, thank you, Heather. Okay. Okay, so it looks like there's 3 people now. So I'm going to talk for a little bit. And we'll probably start the meditation in about 10 minutes. So you can get comfortable and get settled. If you're already comfortable and settled, then you can just sit back and relax, and I gotta mute myself so I'm not distracted. Okay. Sit back and relax and contemplate some of these things with me. Just real quickly. From Slovenia. Hi, Maya. Yay. All the way to the other side of the world. Shout out to Slovenia, the Slovenian dragon. So, let's see. What was I doing? So I thought, still experimenting and trying to figure out how this is going to go, but I thought what I would do this week is just, I've been keeping notes throughout the week, like, of what kinds of things bubble up that emerge, that feel to me personally relevant, but I think also relevant to is a new skill, speaking and keeping an eye on the live chat, and but I like it. I like the engagement. But things that are relevant to me, but that are also relevant, I think, to the collective, so that are affecting us all. So I'm just going to go through these thoughts, these notes that I have, and kind of see what comes out. But the first note that came to me was just in speaking about why this process is important, why meditation is important, is just that our experience in life is our consciousness, ultimately, and that our consciousness and the state of our consciousness is really the ultimate currency that we have. So it just really behooves us all to take time and to slow down and be really present and observe ourselves, observe that state, and kind of be aware of where it's at, and maybe even what we're feeling compelled or reaching for, where the resistance is and where the hopes and dreams are. So, and there's nothing more powerful, no better practice than slowing down and closing our eyes. I say to my students and clients all the time that sometimes it's easier to see things with your eyes closed. I will often invite people to close their eyes, so they're not focused on me, they're not focused on an audience, but they can go internally and really observe their self, observe what's happening in this ethereal realm that's really so subjective for us all. Maybe not just subjective, even overlapping with the collective and with each other. So it's really helpful to take that time and slow down and get present and observe. It's very empowering. Most important practice is watching how the regulation of internal life impacts the actual manifestation of outer circumstances. Stillness is the key. So, slowing down and getting present and observing brings a more conscious awareness to what's happening internally, and then hopefully an awareness of how our internal life is resonating with our experiences in our outer life, and what is that, the conditions of those engagements, and what are we calling in to our experience, oftentimes unconsciously. So that sometimes is a difficult truth, I think, to sometimes it takes us a minute to really become aware of the truth of that, and the hardest part sometimes is the responsibility and that, the ownership of it. Sometimes there's an experience of something we have a great deal of strife with, or feeling powerless to, or resistance to, in our outer world, and we feel angry about it, feel very afraid about it, and it is really difficult to swallow or to consider our part in the creation of that experience. I had two experiences this week. How am I doing on time? Wow, I could talk for days. One was somebody talking about a dream. Well, actually, both of these people that I was close to were talking about dreams and experiences of parts. I'm calling them parts, but being very afraid or fighting with a character in a dream. And one person actually fell out of bed as a result of that. And, I was able to talk to at least one of these people about this experience. But my belief and my experience personally is that in the dream content, a lot of times, almost always, the parts, the aspects that are in the dream are parts of the self that we're in conflict with. And we're having this experience of anger and fear. And that can happen in a dream, and it can really be really helpful to get aware of and sort of try on feeling what it feels like to be that part in the dream, and go, when in my life do I feel like this? Do I feel like this big scary thing or this hurtful thing? When am I doing this to myself? When maybe do I do this to others? And I think that can be true also of people and conditions that we find ourselves reacting to, feeling afraid of, or angry with in our conscious waking life. And it can be a really good exercise to be aware of that, or to take the time and consider that. So I'm just looking at these notes again. And those thoughts about projection, it's really the phenomena of projection. When we see what we be, we look out of the world or even internally, and we're having an experience of something that we're perceiving as over there, and we're having a reaction to. But it can really be the light in our own eyes, or something that the mote in our own eye, something unconscious that's spinning about internally that we have not fully connected with yet. And I would say that I wrestle with this every day personally. This week I was aware of fear of judgment, or these are again notes, or anger about being judged. So looking for and releasing judgment. And the key for me was getting really, really quiet inside, and then working at releasing my judgment of my perceived judger. And then what happened was I could just be aware of it as pure information, just informative, purely informative. And then I could understand that person's experience, or at least imagine that person's experience, and have compassion for it. A lot more awareness could come in. And it really released anything personal. It wasn't personal. It wasn't about me anymore. Anyone's a judgment. It's a really freeing thing. I would say even doing this experience of getting on the internet and streaming and checking to see who's there and who's watched and who's participating is a real test of that principle, of those practices. So, and I think it's a good thing to do, to lean into those experiences so that we can practice being more centered in ourselves and clear about who we are, regardless of other people's experience or projection. So I think that was just what I was feeling compelled to share to start out today, is especially with how so much is happening in the world. There's so much that is flying around that has the potential to create reactions in us, to scare us, to hurt us, and it may be that in the days to come that things for some of us could get even more scary and challenging. And I think that the most powerful thing that we can do to prepare for any of those challenges and to probably mitigate the intensities of the struggles is to take the time to get really present inside and to be really behind the driver's wheel, the steering wheel of our own consciousness. So, and the other part of that that's really important to me is that when we do that, all of us that are doing that and participating in that way, I believe are making a positive contribution to the collective. And all those problems that we perceive in the world are elevated or mitigated through frequency. Okay, so that's what I felt called to say. That's all my So I'm going to get started. So if you guys just want to make sure that you're comfortable and your spine is straight. Very important to have the spine straight. And we're always going to start focusing on the breath. So close your eyes and elevate your gaze about 20 degrees above level. Focusing at the point between your brows, the third eye, sort of the control center for your whole being. We'll take a deep breath in. Hold that breath with your diaphragm. And then slowly release that breath, and as you do, feel a wave of relaxation moving from your head to your toes. Take another deep breath in. Hold. Slowly release. And again, breathing in. Releasing, relaxing, and letting go, calling all of your attention here and now. Just releasing any worries about the future, any angst about the past. Continuing to breathe. And release. Calling all of your attention here and now. In your body, beyond your body, feeling the energy moving through your body, through your whole form. Spine straight, gaze elevated. Just feel the weight of your form pressing down to the earth, to the cushion, to the floor, wherever you're sitting. And if you can, just imagine a thread of light moving down from your heart, down your spine, down into your floor, through your perineum, through the base of your spine, down into the earth, deep into the earth. Continuing to breathe. And just feel yourself connected to the earth beneath you. Feel yourself reaching deep into the earth, feeling the support from the earth. See if you can feel a relationship here. A relationship with a living being. With a mother. Something you're connected to that supports you, that supplies for you, that provides. Allow your heart to feel that now. Feel support and connection with the mother. Feel your love flowing down, feeling grateful for the ground. Feel the warmth, the green, cool, healing energy, both rising up into your heart, enveloping your heart. Allow yourself to release any negative charge in your being. Anything that no longer serves you, just let it return to the earth. Let it fall away. All the discordant feelings, the fears, the hurts, any frustration or anger, relax that now. Let it go down to the ground to be recycled and renewed. Feel that thanks. Continuing to breathe and receive support and affirmation coming from the earth, coming up. Receive gratitude from the mother for taking this moment to be conscious, to be present, to connect with her with awareness. A symbiotic relationship. A nurturing and personal relationship. And consider, as you breathe with this energy, with this connection, consider how the awareness of this relationship is available at all times. She is there always. She has always been there. And see if you can feel how she will always be there. Breathe with this connection. Feel it strengthening with each breath. Feel it strengthening and opening your heart, as your heart is relaxing and opening. Feel within your body, beyond your body, a great vortex of emerald green light spinning in your chest. White and emerald green, bright, shining out. Feel how the support from the earth, the connection with the mother, allows you to relax and open your heart. There is no need to push or pull toward anything in your world. All is supplied for. All is here. You can relax and be. Breathe with that. All your needs are met. Just this feeling, this connection. It's like magic. All will work out. This feeling, this frequency, this is what calls in the answers to the questions. The solutions to the problems. You don't have to think to figure it out. You just breathe and connect and resonate. You feel what it feels like to be loved and supported and safe. Feel what it feels like to be connected without question, without condition. And this becomes more and more the experience, more and more the constant. This is the skill. This is the choice. Feel your heart shining out through your whole body, to every cell, every particle, filled and enveloped with this safety, this peace, this comfort. Feel your body's health improving as this feeling, or what registers as a feeling, there's so much more, circulates through your being. Feel your muscles relaxing more than you knew before. Feel your nervous system calming. See in your mind how much lighter you move through your day. How much more deeply you will sleep in the night. See exactly where your heart calls you to be. Exactly who your true heart calls you to be. And recognizing this connection with this resource that's always there, that's always loving you, is essential for you to be who you're meant to be. It's a part of your anatomy. Part of your sovereign right to know and be aware of, to be supported and supplied for. Breathe and affirm this truth now. Affirm it through your whole body, through your whole being. Feeling that gratitude. Gratitude to the mother, gratitude from the mother. And then just continuing to breathe through the heart, we're going to draw another thread up from the heart, up through the spine, all the way up to the crown of the head, and upward and outward. Up all the way up into the sky. We're going to go all the way now, higher and higher, way up high. And just feel the light of the sun above you, shining down, a warmth. Just see a bright white light radiating down through your crown, shining all over, all through your whole body, over your body, and inside, into the heart. Feel that light pouring down, enlivening and awakening. Feel the impulse in your being that strives to be more, to see more, to know more love. Feel that part reaching up and embracing this light descending down. Breathe through your heart. Recognize that this light is always there, always shining down. Up from the crown of your head. even represented in the sky, the sun, the moon, the stars. There's always light. Allow your heart to feel grateful for your capacity to look up and be aware of this guiding light shining down. Always there. Always heeding your call, your sincere call. Always kind, always loving, always patient, always allowing for choice. To receive guidance, to receive truth, to receive protection. The Mother Earth below, the Father Sky above. Support and nurturing below. Guidance. Protection. From above. But always there's freedom to determine your own heart. Always there's choice. Allow yourself to feel gratitude for that choice. These great forces, these great loving presence give you. Breathe with that awareness. See yourself more and more in the days and weeks and months to come, walking in the world, appreciating your feet in the grass, appreciating the sun in your face, or the little specks of light that are still there in the night, or reflecting off the moon. Always there, always guiding. Staying conscious, see yourself staying conscious of these relationships that are always there to call on. So see your heart growing more confident in its own knowing, confident in its knowing of resource and support. Confident in its right to be here, to make your contribution with love and kindness and service. And it is good. And now with your heart open, anchored to the earth, and tethered to the sky, allow yourself to just be still. With your breath slowing. Notice the space in between the breaths. The space in between the beats, the physical organ. Recognizing you're more than your body, more than your senses, more than the mind, more than the thoughts. Allow yourself to rest in your soul, in a deeper space in your being. Quiet space. Begin to bring your attention back. Slowly bring your attention back to the room, back to your body, back to your breath. Bring that peace and that connection with you. And then just allow yourself to begin to move and be aware slowly. Just scanning your attention, running your attention from the soles of your feet up to the crown of your head, fingertip to fingertip. When you're centered back in your body, and just take a breath in and open your eyes. Okay. Thanks for coming along, guys. And thanks for being guinea pigs in this process. I'm gonna be doing this every couple of weeks. I'll be back in 2 weeks, and I hope you guys can share this with anybody. I'm just I haven't made a big announcement about it yet. I've just been letting people know it's happening. I wanted to try to get a sense of what I'm doing first, technically, and just in process as well, and practice. I think, practicing. So thanks for coming, and have a great week, have a great Sunday, and also, if you click, there's things to click to get notifications and reminders about this happening. What I'm going to try to do too is just schedule them earlier so that you'll get the notification earlier too. So I probably should just keep notes of everything I'm supposed to say at the end here. See? Learning curve. Okay. Have a great day. Have a great week. And I'll see you back in 2 weeks.